Welcome back, everybody. I'm Tony Speed from Project Phoenix Productions, and we're continuing stories Path of Destinies today. We're going to go wreak some havoc on some crows, I think. Let rip. Release
As
the
he
dogs
set
of
out
war.
down the path, Reynardo wondered why the parts of the Sky Ripper had only surfaced now, thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had discarded it. This Emperor, Isengrim III, had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Perhaps that was bringing up lost artifacts. How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction.
Well, we know why. It's because, he's trying to find the episode. That's why it's appeared. We know this story. We figured that out.
This thing really needed a roof.
Wah. Ooh. Yes. Yes, I will. Give me your treasures, magical pictor. Where do they come from? Okay, guess we're on this way. Ooh. Ow! Is the Sky Ripper shooting at them? That's amazing. Ooh. Oh, hello. I'll have that. Another gem?
This jewel was more than sparkly.
It had arcane power and an engraving.
To Cindy,
But attack power, that's attack speed even. That could be interesting.
He was tired of slaughtering ravens. Maybe it was time to test out the new weapon. He turned a knob on the Sky Ripper. It made strange mechanical noises. The wheels spun faster. It began to hum.
the Sky Ripper was following his every step. At least it acknowledged him as the master. But there was no trigger. How was he supposed to fire it? Fire, he said. Nothing happened. Well, maybe it just needed to warm up. After all, it hadn't been fired in thousands of years.
Let's heal up some.
Hey! Hey, a workbench! He could try out his new
Yeah,
broom.
let's have a look at... We're gonna go full on firepower. I think. Ooh, it just killed something. Jesus. Well then.
The Sky Ripper was making a whining noise now, and its wheels were spinning so fast he could no longer see them.
Reynardo had a thought. Please? He asked. The Sky Ripper began to glow. Boom! The outpost burst into flame.
Ravens flapped out screaming, wings on fire. The base was his. The far speaker toad came hopping out.
Reynardo!
It croaked, sounding like a toad version of Zenobia.
Don't use the Sky Ripper! It will destroy the world!
Yeah, sure it will, cracked Reynardo. Pull the other one.
If you don't trust me, go see Calaveras. He'll tell you the same thing.
Oh, she would say that. That sounded sensible. Why did she always have to sound sensible all the time? Oh, it was infuriating.
Of course she would say that. He was supposed to hurry and bring the Sky Ripper to the Council so the rebels could actually win the war. But what if she was right? Damn it.
The Sky Ripper turned out to be an amazing weapon. It was time to celebrate, but then Zenobia crashed the party. She claimed the Sky Ripper could destroy the world. Of course, she was lying. Probably. But what if she wasn't? Calaveras was the final authority in legendary artifacts. Maybe Reynardo should head to the mountains and speak with Calaveras. Of course she was lying. She was their enemy general. Of course she would be afraid of the Sky Ripper. He should bring the weapon to the rebel base and just win the war. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
This once, he would not let Zenobia get into his head with her logic and her wisdom and her appeals to reason. He was a fox. He'd go with his instincts, and it would all work out like it always did. Oh, he was sounding like a reckless idiot even to himself. But if there was one thing Reynardo could never bring himself to do, it was turn back on a decision he'd made.
Alright. Let's see where the story takes us. Are we going to end the world? Or are we just going to die in another embarrassing way?
Imperials were flapping and cawing all around the ruins. They must be panicking with rumors flying of the superweapon. Maybe they hoped to find and destroy the base before he could put the Sky Ripper into action. The Sky Ripper was whining and heating up. It would be time to use that energy soon.
Rally the rebels. Oh, that seems like an easy enough chest. Okay. Cases like that, I honestly don't know why doors exist. Hello.
Well, they really needed to redecorate anyway.
Where are we going? Where do they come from? Where do they go? Where do they come from, Nigel? Don't mind if I do. Ooh, you can upgrade the fire sword.
More fire? Yes,
Yes.
please.
So many paths to take. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was a little bit silly.
Reynardo wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really, really long tentacles.
What? What? Who ever developed such wonderful platforms? Ooh, chest. This is a fight.
Where did that go to?
Yeah, I'm staying out of the way of that. Jesus. Have a level 2 gem. Making some progress with those. That way. Wow, this one's really like a maze, isn't it?
Firewalls only let you through if they think you're hot enough.
Of course, I'm hot enough. This is all just a game of back and forth, isn't it? Jesus. Jesus. Oh, goody. No? presume I'm going to have to equip that or something daft. 40%, even better. I think gems only go to level 3. I can't remember. And there's a chest here. At least the Skyrim has got my back. Jesus Christ, that thing's leaking.
What was Zenobia talking about? This was a fantastic weapon. Ravens burst into flames with just a touch of its killer beam. He was tempted to leave it on all the time, but he didn't want to accidentally slice off some council toad's head or tongue. She'd been trying to distract him. Well, this time, no one was going to distract him.
Oh, the lag is real.
Kill.
Frame rate there was murder. There's got to be something else in here. No? Apparently not. Okay. There we go then.
The long stairs.
Oh, that's pretty.
So he was close to the rebel
chest.
base. Nothing was on fire. So
There
far,
it
so
is.
good.
That was awesome!
These things are just coming in overpowered now, aren't they? Instead of just... Jesus. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's nice. I want to go this way. There's a chest in here. Which means there's also probably a fight as well. No? Super.
It was good to practice your moves, thought Reynardo. Keeps you limber.
Loads of ore. And energy. And health. Cool. And the gem? Yes. Energy on kill. Nice. Right, onwards and forwards. See what the
As
council
he
say.
headed towards the council chamber, Reynardo felt everyone watching him.
You've saved the rebellion, said the council speaker. Frankly, we were afraid you'd turn aside to save that idiot Lapino.
Not bloody lightly, Reynardo told them, feeling he was maybe being a bit harsh on the poor mad rabbit.
If you never make sacrifices, he said, you're probably not doing the right thing. The speaker nodded. Are you ready to lead the charge? Let's roll, he said, with grim satisfaction. Reynardo set sail for the fleet. The Sky Ripper had lost its wine. It was humming now, as if it had taken some time to seat properly. He had always been irresponsible. This time, he'd done the right thing, made the hard decisions. He was a real hero. He hadn't let himself be distracted by old friends or old lovers turned enemies. Finally, he could be proud of himself.
Ah, onwards to the finality, I guess. So if this is anything like the other levels, we're in for a bit of a fight because they've been bollockard.
He was ready. So was Sky Ripper.
Yes,
The Sky Ripper had a will of its own. It picked out its own targets and set them on fire.
This was going to be a short battle. He would set the ships on fire if he didn't need them to get to the Emperor. And he wondered if he'd see Zenobia, or if she'd flee. Wouldn't she be proud of him? At least, a bit of respect. He'd become an all-conquering hero.
Let's see what's this way. So I guess the point is,
What's
are we
there?
gonna destroy the world? Yes, we've got a level up, didn't we? This is good. I like this. I like this idea. Not a trap?
He could sense the jewel's power.
Apparently not.
He had a feeling they were going to be great friends.
Okay, guess I'm going back. Oh, hello. Ah, there we go. Ah, the fleet. Oh, there wasn't there that much to that then, was there?
There was a parchment on a signpost. It was from her.
Every time you fire, you risk the destruction of the universe. That's insane. We surrender.
Okay, that's easy
A
enough.
trick?
But
Maybe she really believed it. He could hear horns blaring the retreat. Maybe it was true. Maybe they had one.
okay.
Reynardo wondered if his future self...
Oh, it
had
can't be that true
commissioned
then
these
if I'm
roles.
still fighting everything. If it was that true, I wouldn't be fighting anything. Sky Ripper is making things incredibly easy, I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. Are we that close already?
No skateboarding, the sign said.
Huh. Guess so. Yeah, when that can take care of the shield guys, it's obviously very easy. See what happens.
And there was Zenobia, wearing the white robes of surrender. She came and kneeled before him. Why didn't you listen to me? I was trying to save you too. You're the enemy, he said. I was never your enemy, Reynardo. Then she spoke a terrible word and made a gesture with her hand. She stopped moving, covered in frost, and he wondered why she'd frozen herself. Then the Sky Ripper froze, and then, for a moment, he felt very cold and discovered that he couldn't move. The next thing he knew, the sun was a giant, monstrously red. It took up half the sky.
Wow.
And he was in a parched red desert. And then he was on fire.
Holy shit, I was the bad
And
guy.
just like that, he was alive again. And back on the Farfarer, still fleeing burning Ubar.
Reynardo.
The book was still open before him. So, the book was a portal. It took you to the future, when your destinies would branch. He had failed and died 3 times, but he'd learned another true thing. Zenobia still had feelings for him.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, there we go then, eh? A hero who does not let anything get in the way of his mission. 3 down. 1 to go. I'm Titus Crew for Project Phoenix Productions, and we are going to hunt out the last truth. And then we'll see where the story takes us. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you like the video, please feel free to give it a like. Always subscribe if you like the content, if you want to see more of it. And as always, leave a comment if you want to have a chat about the episode and what's happened. And if you know what's going to happen next, don't tell anyone. We'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.